Rappy the Raptor by Dan Gutman, illustrated by Tim Bowers. I'm Rappy the Raptor, and I'd like to say I may not talk in the usual way. I'm rhyming and I'm rapping all of the time. I'm talking when I'm walking, and I'm rhyming when I climb. I'm rapping at my school, and I'm rapping with my peeps. Sometimes they even tell me that I'm rapping in my sleep. Now, how did it happen that I started rapping? Well, here's my story in all its glory. I was born in a tree back in Memphis, Tennessee. My mom, that's my mappy, and my dad, that's my pappy, took one look at me and got oh so happy. When I popped from my egg, hip-hopping on my leg, I tried to fly, and I don't know why, but the next thing I knew, I was falling from the sky. I landed on a shed, and I smacked my head. I turned all red, and I had to go to bed. But here's the big surprise. When I opened my eyes, I was feeling just fine, and I was talking in rhymes. I'm Rappy the Raptor, and I'd like to say I may not talk in the usual way. I'm rapping in the morning, I'm rapping at noon. I'm rapping in October, and I'm rapping in June. My parents freaked out. They didn't know what to do. Should they take me to the doctor or take me to the zoo? They rushed me to the hospital. The ambulance was screaming. The nurse gave me a popsicle. I thought I was dreaming. The doctors looked me in the eye and looked me in the ear, and I'm not ashamed to say they even looked me in the rear. Next, they put me in a box that took pictures of my guts. It made a bunch of noises. I thought I would go nuts. They scanned my lung, they poked my nose, they scraped my tongue, and they yanked my toes. But they couldn't figure out what happened. Nobody knew why I was rapping. I'm Rappy the Raptor, and I'd like to say I may not talk in the usual way. I'm rapping in the morning, I'm rapping at noon. I'm rapping with the doctors, I want to go home soon. They took me to a lab and hooked me up to weird machines. They ran all kinds of tests and watched computer screens. They made me look at dots. I had to pee in pots. Some guy gave me a shot. That didn't feel too hot. After doing all those tests, they told me to get dressed. I was expecting the worst. I thought that I would burst. The doctor stood up and put down his coffee cup. His name was Dr. Ted, and this is what he said. After much confusion, we've come to our conclusion. There's no need to be formal. Rappy's perfectly normal. He's A-OK. That's what we want to say. Don't blame it on the fall. He was born this way. Then the doctors started bopping. Their fingers started snapping. The nurses started hopping. And I started rapping. I'm Rappy the Raptor, and I'd like to say I may not talk in the usual way. I'm rhyming and rapping all of the time. I'm rapping when I'm riding, and I'm rhyming when I climb. I'm rapping in the playground, I'm rapping at the zoo. I'm rapping on the sidewalk and now I'm rapping with you.